Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you guys hear me? Am I loud? Am I clear? Here we go. Can you hear me? Who's ready? We're going to be live here in 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Boy, oh boy, is this going to be a wild week. Who's with me? Who's ready?
Watch the years fall away. Border trains through the midnight haze. Customs line keep the
7 minutes and 30 seconds till we're live. Who's ready? Smash that like button, share the stream. The market's open. And boy, oh boy, is it about to get crazy. Wow.
Tokyo nights to Rio sun, from Arctic ice to island.
Who's ready? 6 minutes and 30 seconds till we're live. Smash this, smash the like. We're about to go live here. Who's ready? Who's ready?
Rise like a tidal wall.
Let's go! Five minutes and 45 seconds till we're live. Smash the like, share the stream. We are trading. We got late breaking news. Looks like we might need a baby gator. Wow. Ralph says, IS is the greatest information source I've found in 30 years. Thank you so much, Ralph. That's mega. Five-minute warning, top off your drinks. Prepare for fun.
Stacks of silver, stacks of gold, digging treasure, riches untold. International stacker, here to say,
Who's ready?
coming your way.
Who's ready to see the cork prototype? Who wants to see the silver cork?
Watch it grow, giveaways for all. Feel the thrill, international stacker chasing that mill. Coins and bars, rare to find.
4 minutes and 30 seconds. Who's ready?
Join the crew.
7 likes from 100. I know we could do that.
Stack up wealth and so much more.
Let's go.
Chasing that mill. Maps and clues, giveaways tonight. Silver dream shining bright. Roll the dice, take a chance. treasure calls, we're in a dance. Silver shines, gold's the glow. Stack it high,
Who's ready?
grow, giveaways for all. Feel the thrill, international stacking that mill.
You guys, believe it or not, the cork is way heavier than I expected. About 6.5 ounces. 6.5 ounces. I'm gonna show you guys a picture. Let's get it.
Chasing that mill. So hit that sub, join the quest. Riches await, you're the best. International stacker.
Yeah, evidently a cork is bigger than I thought.
Where you belong.
Let's go.
Chasing that mill.
2-minute, 30-second warning. Smash that like if you're ready. I got updates, late breaking news. We're going to watch the markets here live.
Crabs are grooving side to side.
Let's go.
Ocean waves where dreams collide. Claws are up, the beat we chase. Treasure gleaming, golden space. Get your claws.
If you're ready, drop a crab in chat right now. Smash that like.
Join the party night and day.
Get your claws up.
And silver is the key.
Let's go.
Nation, dance with me.
Let's get it.
Gold and silver, who wants it all? Are you ready for the mega gaw?
Who's ready for the next Mega Gaw? Who wants free gold, silver, or copper? Put free in chat right now. Who wants it?
Played. Get your claws up, don't delay. Join the party night and day. Gold and silver is the key. Crustacean nation, dance with me.
1 minute warning. 1 minute warning. Smash that like. We're only 40 away from 200. We're going to be live in 1 minute. Who's ready?
Shiny spoils laid by hand. We're the crew, the shell brigade. Treasures found, the music's played. Get your claws up in the sky.
Let's go.
International stacker, he's our guide.
Let's go.
Gold and silver is the key.
Yes.
Crustacean nation, dance with me.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Dance with me.
15 seconds. Who's ready? Do you guys want old school intro or the little kid? Let me know ASAP. Little kid or the old school intro. Here we go.
Dance with me.
One stacker on a journey to find silver. International Stacker.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? The name is International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. 1,900 videos now around the world on gold and silver. And guys, what's going to happen this week? I put out this video 9 hours ago. China closed for 9 days. COMEX silver price about to crash. So make sure you go watch this video. And the video right before that was a heater as well. This was an interview with the coin shop owner, The Lug. First time buyers buying all the silver, but fake 90% silver found. And ladies and gentlemen, the market's open. Now, I'm sorry. I apologize for not being live right as it opened, but I let AI gaslight me into thinking that it actually wasn't going to be open tonight. Originally, I was saying it was going to be open tonight, But then I got gaslit into thinking, oh, maybe it's not. Maybe I read the schedule wrong, blah, blah, blah. But here we are, and guys, gals, crustaceans of all types, upon opening, look at this. As soon as the market opened, we gapped down from 77.58 to as low as 74.71. But then we quickly sprang back here. But look at this, guys. Almost no volume on that gap down. Very interesting. The first trading session of 2026 when the Shanghai Futures Exchange, this sucker right here, and the Shanghai Gold Exchange is frozen in time, literally at $88.16 equivalent. It is shut down for 9 days. And boy, oh boy, is the COMEX, is the Globex, is the LBMA going to run wild? We're going to find out here together. Currently, silver's trading at 76.74. Futures are currently 76, what was that, 53? 76.53. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in backwardation. This is a backwardation alert. A backwardation alert. We are in backwardation by more than 30 cents. 30 cents. That's when the silver futures price is currently cheaper than the spot price. That means there's instability in the system. That means people want their silver, and they want it now even at a premium, and that signals physical tightness in the big bullion bank vaulting systems. And boy, oh boy, is there a lot of tightness. We're about to review that here. Gold as well had a big gap down on open, and look at this. No volume again, immediately to a red candle. From a high of about 5,042, when they closed to a low of 5,009, they couldn't crash it below 5. But, you know, they certainly wanted to crash it below this red line right here. And then again, we had kind of a trend up as well here, too. So we're going to see what happens. We're going to stay open. I'm going to take your questions. If you got questions for me, put them in chat. But make sure you put at International Stacker. Gold to silver ratio is currently at 65.63 ounces of silver to every 1 ounce of gold. That's down from a high of 66.62 in recent time. And again, Shanghai Futures Exchange, Shanghai Gold Exchange is going to be closed all week. All week. And remember, a big driver of the bull run that we've been seeing here in the United States has been this premium from east to west. So they closed on a Friday early in the morning, but late Friday their time, 88.16, and the spot price is currently 76. So the bankers are already playing their game. We're talking a close to $12 premium right now, and something tells me that is just going to widen. And guys, make sure you're following me at X, formerly known as Twitter, at Intl-Stacker, International when it fit. But I put all kinds of information out of here. I did a poll here earlier. The video I put out this morning, again, if you've not seen it, this is my video on what I believe is going to happen this whole week. China closed for 9 days. COMEX Silver price about to crash. So make sure you guys go watch that. But I put out all kinds of late breaking news here. But we're going to go here and we're going to see what the interwebs, what the internet's saying right now. And let me just go over here 1 second. Let me turn up the size of something so it's easier for me to see your guys' comments. We got over 1,200 people on the stream, 236 likes. Guys, please smash that like button. I really do appreciate it. And let's go back to the chart here. I'm going to take a few questions in chat. What is the next low gap to fill around 50? Ralph, I'm not tracking any gaps. At least in recent time, we filled every gap that I'm aware of. So I'll have to do some closer analysis, see if there's something I'm missing. But I believe we filled every gap. What's your take on Geiger bars? Worth the premium? I found a few at 121. And in Daystar, Geiger bars are great. I definitely would think they're worth a premium. But in this market, you should be able to get them at close to spot. If that's $121 for 1 ounce, that is not worth it. Not enough financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crab. But I've got Geiger bars myself. But I would not be paying a $50 premium. That's for sure. Especially in this market, you should be able to get them close to spot. Guys, when I was just at the Fun Coin Show, let me move these guys out of here. I got these for $1.40 over spot. Classic Engelhard P-Loaf bars, and those are more sought after than the Geiger, in my opinion. Unless you're in Germany, maybe. I got all these for like $1 something over spot. So, like, if you could get those for $1 something over spot, you should be able to get a good deal on Geiger. And while I got the camera up, a big shout out to all my Diamond Claw members in the stream. Really appreciate you. We really appreciate all the channel members. If you become a channel member, you get access to the channel member only live stream here called The War Room. here on YouTube, and what happens in the war room stays in the war room. And that was NN Daystar asking that. O House is asking, once Daddy China comes back, we are shooting to highs. Guys, do you agree with O House? If you think we're shooting the moon when China comes back on, put moon in chat if you think we're going to see a big jump up when they come. And at the beginning during the countdown, I wanted to shout out Pam4337. Thank you so much for the super sticker and the Canadian currency. Really appreciate you. You are mega, literally making it rain on the Goblin. And Ralph Ramsey, channel member, thank you for the support in chat, saying, what is the next I already read that. The guy already read that. Okay, I already read that. Okay, here we go. Rick Harrison with the next comment. Are there any indicators that would leave one to believe that silver dips below 70? I mean, man, we're in a market right now that's being heavily manipulated. You can go find analysts out there right now that say it should be 400, and you could find some that say it's going to crash to 40. Let's just see what happens this week. But any kind of movement we see in the price down, to me, is a blessing in disguise and allowing me to add more for pennies on the dollar. Who wants to see the cork? Guys, it's the same size of the cork, but it's a lot of silver. Who wants to see it? Silver Surveyor saying, what technical analysis determines the gap, up or down? Is it just the price movement? Yeah, it's the price movement that causes it. It could be something happening off market, some big news. So you can see here to here, it should be steady candles, but you see how there's no candles from here to this candle? That's called a gap. Gap down, okay, or gap up. The rule is all gaps must be filled, but it's really about a rule 95% of the time. How much is AI involved? Trek Mario says, I don't know. I'm sure the big banks use AI tools, but it's the big banks doing the funny business. And a big shout out to Curl Badger. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. And Curl Badger, the next time I do a war room, I'll see you in the war room. Clothing is not optional. That's for certain. And a big shout out. I know the noise is so loud to see the forest from the trees. Yeah, it can be hard, Rick. And that's the beautiful thing about this, guys. That's why we stack physical silver. That's why we stack physical gold. There's zero counterparty risk. What do I mean by that? If you're in the paper market, you can get margin called if you're leveraged. Your position can get liquidated. That's automatically sold. A company could go out of business and you could lose all your shares. But if you have this stuff, physical silver, physical gold, no matter what happens in the paper market, an ounce is an ounce. And I love it. Okay, let me show you guys what this thing looks like. Okay, so for those who don't know, when silver broke $100 an ounce, I popped a bottle of champagne. Then one of you guys had the idea to get it cast out of silver. And then like get extras made. So folks, if they wanted one to celebrate, it's the cork, the exact copy of the cork we popped together here on the channel when silver broke $100 for the first time. And notice I said first time because I truly believe there's going to be more times. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet. But I'm going to show you what the cork looks like. This is not finished. It has to get finished. It has to get polished. It has to get stamped. But this is what the prototype's looking like so far. All these edges they'll get sanded off. But look at that, 6.57 ounces. It's probably going to end up being 6.4 ounces, and it's an exact copy of the cork. Exact copy. Here's what kind of the top looks like. So it's going to look much better than that when it's finished, but yeah, it's huge. My estimate was 3.5 to 4 ounces. 6.7, whoa. So I did take a poll earlier with channel members to see who would be interested in a cork to commemorate that event. It's not going to be cheap. It's not going to be cheap, especially 6.5 ounces. Wow. So let's go back here and let's see. TF Metals report is saying Chinese and the U.S. markets both closed Sunday, Monday. Silver futures fall $3 under in 2 minutes. Just after Sunday reopen. Yep, we just saw it. We got that right here. Looks a little bit different here than pop up, but back to 77.22. Now it's trading at 76.21. Interesting. Let's go down here. China's gold and silver desk is offline for the next 612,981 seconds. Gold still above 5,000. It's going to be an interesting week. Guys, this is going to be extremely interesting week. And Andrew Todd in chat says, there's a gap I saw 4 months ago, August 29th, September around 40-ish. Okay, we'll take a look at that. We need to those cork before Shanghai reopens, says Sean. I'm working on it. He's making them now. Dan Banks says, FYI, silver corks traditionally sell for half of spot price. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. That's funny. Imagine saying, I assume the cork will not be available at the COMEX price. Yeah, certainly not. Good luck getting that back into the bottle. I'm going to test it. Maybe you should have made that hollow, says Mr. Happy Stacker. Guys, do you really think I would make a hollow cork? We do things right here on the channel. 1,500 of you. We're only 60 likes away from 400. And guys, we are at 63,585 subscribers. Thank you so much. That means we're only 15 subscribers away from 63,600. And that will trigger the next big show. And some say if you haven't seen a big show, you haven't lived. I give away silver and gold all the time on this channel. And copper. You got to be subscribed to win some of the treasure. So make sure you subscribe. I'm just saying. You got to subscribe and you catch a big show at the same time. As a matter of fact, I gave away over 100 ounces of silver, some copper and gold in 2025. About 800 one-half goldbacks went out in collaboration with goldback.com. Thank you, Goldback. In 2026, I've given away 26 ounces of silver, some copper and gold as well now. If you won silver in 2025, put winner 2025. If you won some or gold or copper in 2026, put winner 2026. Guys, look at all those winners. All you got to do is subscribe, join, and have fun with the party. And I not only live stream the charts, I not only live stream breaking silver news, which we're going to keep covering here. I literally live stream around the world. We travel on adventures about gold and silver, and it wasn't that long ago you all told me to get on a camel. Can you guys hear me right now? Hold up. Can you hear me? Check 1, 2. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Okay, you can hear. Okay. I just looked and it said it was muted. I'm like, was the mic? I was like, was the mic really muted that whole time? Okay, we're good. Okay. Redeem Patriot, thank you for becoming a channel member, for renewing your membership. Check out your emojis, and I'll see you in the next war room. What happens in the war room stays in the war room. Okay. Oh, yeah. It wasn't that long ago that you all told me to get on a camel. Take the camel, guys. Camel cam, guys. SHFE here.
The name Daisy.
Daisy the camel, guys. There you go. Oh, wow. Look at the 3 pyramids, guys. That was a wild time. And look at the silver. The smash of the century is happening. If you guys want to know what I'm really thinking is going to happen, watch my video from this morning. Go to videos latest. China closed for 9 days. COMEX silver price about to crash. So go look at that video from this morning if you want my true opinion. And shout out to Julian in chat. It's been a crab cadet for over a month. That's mega. With Asian markets being closed, says Rude Boy, I think bigger players would be looking to take advantage of the U.S. discount. Yeah, I'm with you. I think we might get some Chinese players in our markets here. So we're going to see, but tonight might be a very interesting. We got a little bit of a shark's fin. Look at that shark's fin forming there. So let's go back here. Okay. U.S. housing market reached its unaffordable level in history. Why silver's heading to 1,000, says Carl. We're seeing what kind of late breaking news is going on right now. What's your guys' consensus? What do you think is going to happen this entire week? Do you ultimately think we're going to head down? Do you think we're going to move overall at the end of it? Do you think we're going to be down? Do you think we're going to be sideways, otherwise crab walking, or go higher? What do you guys think? Down, crab walk, higher? Let me know. Can shark eat crabs? I mean, they could try, but crustaceans are pretty agile. When do you think the disconnect between paper and physical will happen? I mean, we're getting close. If you guys go to my channel, click videos latest, Down here, this video is all about that. It's, which one is it? Here. Silver shortage 2026, why physical prices will explode. No matter what paper says, that's all about silver decoupling from the physical market. And ladies and gentlemen, wow, we are at 63,592. Only 8 more subscribers until the next big show. Who wants to see a big show? Some say you haven't lived unless you've seen a big show. Retail investors just pumped $48 billion into stocks over the recent 21-day period, the largest retail flow in history. Whoa, look at that. Wow. Markets open soon. I can't wait. I can't believe I let AI gaslight me into thinking it wasn't going to open. That's funny. Okay, let's go back here and see what you guys are saying. Okay, these are just response to another tweet. Okay, we'll go here. We'll go back up here, and we're going to back over here to the charts. On a green candle here. Maybe it'll come a BGC. Guys, there's something we do on this channel that some scientists say works 90% of the time, every time, to turn a red candle green or a green candle into a BGC. You all saw me do it live in Boca Raton, Florida. It's been brought to my attention that means the mouse's mouth, but we're going to call it the rat's mouth anyway because Rat Stacker just loves rats. Ladies and gentlemen, the baby gator.
Okay, I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
I was almost like Chubbs or Nubs. And guys, the Asian AI guy put out 2 videos on 2 different channels referencing the baby gator. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. It's so funny. Whack Crackle says, I broke down and bought some silver Ben Bernanke throwing cash out of a helicopter. When these special collector's pieces come around, best to pick them up. That's fun. At the end of the week, says Park Rat, metal detected. Nice, Park Rat. The only guarantee I can give is that the amount of ounces I hold won't be less. That is totally true. I love that about silver and gold. And then Nada's saying market demand will keep steady rise. I agree with you. Ralph Ramsey saying multiple questions to explain. Open interest ETFs compared to actual physical available 390 to 400, says Ralph. And thank you to Sully. Sully, thank you for becoming a channel member. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. And the next time I do a war room, I'll see you in the war room. Clothing is not optional. What happens in that room stays in that room. I'm featured again. Guys, this stream is featured. Thank you, YouTube. YouTube's been featuring the streams. That is so awesome. 1,500 people on here, guys. Make sure you smash that like button. We're only 33 likes away from 500, so I know we can certainly do that. So smash that up, and let's see what else is breaking here in the news. Pants. Look at this. They make jewelry now for charts. Those are candles. I've seen some with red candles. So funny. Copper, copper, copper. No? It says Gold Telegraph. Okay, the United States and Canada hold 10% of the world's copper reserves. Let's read this. A lot of people have been asking me lately, guys. A lot of people have been asking me lately about this stuff. Oh, and when I make those corks, there's going to be silver corks and there's going to be copper corks. But a lot of people have been asking me about this. Copper, should I stack it? Is the new silver? I don't stack it. I acquired these through you guys, Predator Casting and Scorpion Metal sent me those. Pirate Stacker gave me that. But I've been getting a lot of questions about copper. So let's read this. The United States and Canada hold just 10% of the global copper reserves. And in a world electrifying everything, copper is no longer just a metal. It's strategic. It is true. It's part of the strategic list with silver. Shortages don't trigger bidding wars. They trigger resource wars. Copper in the wrong jurisdiction is a liability. Copper is safe, stable jurisdictions, earns trust and premium and higher grade. Wow. I'm not an advocate of stacking copper. Like, if you can get scrap copper or close to spot, maybe. But when you're getting in the rounds and the bars, it just has such a crazy premium on it. Like, if you want to get some stuff to collect or a memorable event, cool. But to actually stack it, I don't think it's going to end up like... I don't think it's going to be the new silver in terms of stacking. Weimar Silver Baron saying, people don't talk enough about how much photovoltaic... There we go. That's for solar manufacturing capacity. India is bringing online. Interesting. Okay. Key events this week, says the Kobayashi letter. And guys, I am going to come out with my watch outs for the week tomorrow morning. I will be live tomorrow morning at 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so turn on those notifications. Guys, we're only 4 subscribers away from the big show. The next 4 people who subscribe are going to have good luck for 7 years. It's science! So the Kobayashi letter is saying President's Day, U.S. markets are closed Monday, but I believe the COMEX is actually opened. We'll find out. December durable goods data on Wednesday. Fed meeting minutes Wednesday. December PCE, that's inflation, Friday. Total of 10 Fed speaker events. 15% of S&P companies report earnings. Expect more volatility this week. Wow. This is gonna be one HE double hockey stick. One heck of a week. And Vegas Stacker, thank you so much for gifting a channel membership. That went to Cro-Magnum 7910. Say thank you to Vegas Stacker and check out your new custom channel member emojis. Thank you, Vegas Stacker. You, sir, are mega. China has 38 nuclear reactors under construction. Right now, the U.S. has 0. We'll have some more, I'm sure. I have invested in a few uranium companies, just because there's no way to have power of the future without nuclear power, in my opinion. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet. Show the coffee mug in your mail. Okay, so Malik sent me an email. Let's check. Some sort of coffee mug? Let's see here. Coffee, okay. Whoa! So, J Malik in chat. Okay, let me get this up. Says, my brother got me this mug. We watch your shows nearly daily. Look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, he got the International Stacker mug, and look, he's got a, Monarch Precious Metals 10-ounce, like, poured bar or cast. We got some Provident Metals. We got some NTR. We got some Gold Eagles. Look at this gold 1 ounce. Wow. Does coffee taste better out of that mug? You got to let me know. Does it taste better? The new thing are small modular reactors, says Mr. Bill. Yeah, I have heard about that, the small modulars. Guys, if you're interested in my gear, I'll put the link up in chat. But if you go to my YouTube and you go here, it has all my links, my official links, and right here, we got a Crustacean Nation shop here. This is the hat I wear at coin shows. That's how you can find me. We got different mugs, patches, different collections. So go check that out if you want to rock the Crustacean Nation gear, and it does support the channel. So I do appreciate that. And we are in a red candle here, guys, 7602. Let's see what happens here. Okay, no questions there. Okay, we're going to go back over here and see any more news. Okay. Over 330,000 federal employees have been fired, resigned, or retired. Wow. Is it that many? 330,000. Wow. And Samir says, stay away from silver, bearish pennant in silver, heading towards 55. I believe we're in a true price discovery phase. I really do. So, I mean, technical analysis and charts all have their seat at the table. But when we're in true price discovery mode, especially with something that's being attacked and suppressed, like If it goes to 55, you guys know what I'm doing. I'm buying as much as I can. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet. If it goes to 55, what are you guys doing? And ladies and gentlemen, we did it. Channel members, you know what to do. If I refresh this, it's time for the big show. Here we go. 63,600. Thank you so much. It's time for the big show.
National Aerobic Championship.
4-time.
Finalists from all across the United States competing for the title
4-time.
of America's best aerobic athlete. Presenting the reigning 1980.
Thank you so much.
National Aerobic Champions.
Introducing
Thank you so much.
the 4-time Crystal Light champion.
4-time.
International Stacker.
The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. We just did the big show because we broke 63,600 subscribers, 1,900 videos around the world. And guys, it was not that long ago when I was live streaming on the Nile River, and we got attacked by pirates.
Okay, this boat is coming like really close to us. Guys, it's gonna hit the boat. Oh, this is not good. Guys, it's a freaking pirate.
Oh my gosh, what's happening? All right, guys, look for art. Does anyone see an RPG in there?
Oh, he's selling things.
Okay, they weren't pirates. They were industrious salesmen. You guys made me run down to the room, get some Egyptian pounds. I dropped them over the side of the boat, landed it in their boat. I got some Egyptian textiles and some silver and gave it away to you. That was pretty cool. JT Coin Rings wanted a piece of that. And guys, we are only 95 subscribers away from the next big show. Can we do that? We'll find out. Okay, let's keep going here on the news. Trust me, bro. The dollar is better than gold, says Lucas. Central banks dumped gold. 2022, those dollars, yeah, we can freeze them. Central banks piled into gold. Gold being remonetized. So let's look here. Let's see here. Okay, so this is gold holdings, U.S. Treasury holdings. So these are central banks. And at a certain point here in the 90s, they said, gold, we don't like you anymore. And they were piling on here, treasuries. But now look, from 2025, it crossed. And look at that exponential increase on central banks stockpiling gold. Wow. And Dougster, thank you for being a channel member. Thank you so much for the support, saying, can you ask how many are concerned about silver confiscation now that is classified as strategic critical? I'm not concerned one bit myself, Dougster. But in chat, are you concerned about confiscation? If so, put confiscation in chat in capitals. I know it can be scary, and I know it's scary to think about. I know there's been channels pumping that. Gets a lot of views. I refuse to put out content just to get the views. I always try to give you guys my balanced opinion. Help you read from the tea leaves, but I'm not the least bit concerned. There was some misinformation, I think in December, that came out on page 1,000 of this bill, secretly buried. They're going to confiscate your silver. I'm not worried about that at all. There's other far more likely events that will happen before that ever happens. Yeah, and plus I lost everything in a boating accident. All this you're seeing here, well, except for the copper, I guess. I lost it in a boating accident. And guys, do you know why we stack this stuff? Physical silver, physical gold. Why we stack this stuff? It's because all throughout history, the big bankers, the financial experts told you to stack this stuff. Physical, paper, fiat, which means to let it be, bring it into existence. Fiat currency. And all throughout history, any paper, fiat currency ever made, not backed by physical silver, not backed by physical gold, has literally 100% of the time gone to zero. And it's as I plop down this big fat stack of Vietnam dong here, I want to remind you, it got so bad in Zimbabwe, they went from $1 million notes to $1 billion notes to literally $1 trillion notes. And this one coin right here, the Silver Bolivar from 1936, is worth more than its weight in silver. The people who depended on this stuff, put it in their retirement, put it in their bank accounts, it literally went to zero. And the people that kept this stuff, it's literally worth its weight and more in silver. This one coin's like $70. This, worthless. And that's the disgusting thing, guys. The Federal Reserve is not federal, nor is it a reserve. It's actually a private entity. And if you go on their website, it tells you their goal is 2% of inflation a year. Inflation is the hidden tax. Totally disgusting. And I heard the Daytona 500, I heard that's made out of silver. I don't know if that's true, though. Okay, and in chat, we got a question. What refiners backed up with product for all this year? There will be no confiscation, says Ann Daly. And Interpolation, thank you for being a channel member, said, did you see Eric's take on silver price ceiling? He was talking about it with BGM. No, the only thing I've heard about is silver price floors, possibly. It was briefed by the president or the vice president, but we'll see. David Metcalf is saying, do you know anything about 3,000 reporting? No. Guys, that's all. As far as I can tell, it's all fake news, all fake stories to scare people. Don't get caught up in it. Pure Metals is saying, Nomi Prinz, silver hits 180 by the year. So this person right here is saying silver's 180 by the end of the year, currently 77. Well, what is it currently? 76.37 currently. Crash from 121. She called 2,500 gold hit, called 3,000 gold hit. Now predicting 117% silver gain despite volatility. Do you guys agree with her? If so, put Nomi in chat. Let me know. Can't wait to get to talk with you tomorrow at Blue Collar. Oh, yeah. Thank you for mentioning that, Vegas Stacker. Guys, I'm going to be on a show tomorrow evening with Vegas Stacker and Blue Collar Stacker. They asked me to be a guest on there, so I'm going to come on there for a little bit. We're going to talk silver and gold and have a good time, so make sure to go check that out. Vegas Stacker, please drop the link or information in chat so people can find it. Eric thinks industrial demand means price ceiling of 150. I mean, interpolation, I guess. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I got to think about that. I don't know. I got to think about that. I got to think about the implications, what could actually be done. Price floors, I think, are totally going to be a thing. A high possibility. And look at this. Weimar Silver Baron has gained 118% value in their stack. And guys, don't forget, in 2025 alone, silver was 140. It's up 148.8%. Gold, 88%. Let's see. What is today? November 15th. What was silver price on November 15th? Let's see what it was 1 year. November, February. What am I doing? Let's see what it was 1 year ago. Let's see what it was 1 year ago. Okay, February 18th, close enough. Silver was $33.32. 1 year later, we're at $76.44, and everyone's telling you the end is nigh. It's over. Silver's crashed. Guys, sitting at $76, this was literally the all-time high. Two months, not even 2 months ago. December 26th, if I remember correctly, 76 was the all-time high. The dong is great. Okay, what are you saying? Hold on. Steven's saying the dong is great in the winter. Oh, okay. The dong is great in the winter because you can burn it and stay warm. Okay, I thought I might have to censor a comment there. We do have some kids on here watching. Guys, if you got your kid with you, evidently a lot of kids like the show. Put kid in chat if your kids there watching it with you. As silver's trading at $76.46. Gold's trading at $5,017 on a green candle. O House is saying, what not is the worst thing ever? I got a silver eagle for 82. Wow. Daniel saying, I got your email about the silver cork. How about the silver rounds with your logo? Oh, the crab rounds. The crab rounds are, that's something I'm working on with Reckless Metals. The silver cork is something I'm working on with SGT stacking. Hey guys, SGT is like extremely talented. And so is Reckless. Don't get me wrong. Reckless is like a major awesome poured silver mint. SGT is just himself. Artisan. He made this, Thor's hammer. It actually summons Thor, some say. He made this. Look at that crab. And one of my favorite pieces of all time. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Look at this. How cool is that? So he's working on the silver corks as we speak. So We got some cool stuff coming out on the channel. And guys, we got 637 likes. Thank you so much. That means only 63 more to 700. I know we could do that. And Vegas Stacker, thank you so much for the super chat saying zoom out. Stackers would have been ecstatic for 70 a year ago. Yeah, let's zoom out. So let's go here. Let's go to the 1 day chart maybe. Well, first let's go to a 1 month chart. Here's the 1 month chart with silver. Anytime you start to get discouraged, just look at the 1 month chart. We're currently in this month. We'll see if it ends up green or red. What do you guys think? Is it going to be green or red? Put it in chat, green or red. But besides the current month we're in, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. The last 9 months have been green. Okay. Let's go and let's zoom out. Yeah, so this is 2025 here. Right here's 2025. Right here's 2023. Right here's 2022. All right, let's go to the weekly. Okay, here's the weekly. So, sorry, let's just get rid of these arrows. So the last 3 weeks we have red candles, but we're on a current green one. So we'll see what happens on weekly. But zoom out. This is 2025. Let's look at the daily. Hey, Blue Collar Stacker's in here as well. I'm going to be live with Blue Collar in Vegas, so make sure to check it out. Guys, please drop the link. 76.53 here on the daily candle. Let's go back to my favorite, the 5 minute. I love the 5 minute for streams. I just love it. Much better than 15-minute candles, that's for sure. And Jelaine is saying red for February as we consolidate before March delivery explosion. Yeah, guys, let's find some more news here on gold and silver because I do want to find out more about that for y'all. And guys, one of my watch outs always is geopolitical issues, and the USS Gerald R. Ford aircraft carrier strike group just went out to the Middle East. Geopolitical. Let's go back to here. And we got 1,500 people on the stream, and we're 22 likes away from 700. I know we could do that. Look at this. Perth Mint silver availability this morning. Sold out. Out of stock. Sold out. No longer available. That's funny. That's funny. They all say different things. Maybe have a silversmith make 1,000 or 100 ounce anvil. That'd be fun. 6.5 ounce cork. I'll take a toothpick. Well, it's funny you say that, Next Exit, because you know your boy, International Stacker, literally has a 925 toothpick. I got one. Look at that. That's like a 925 silver toothpick. I've had that for quite some time. Look at that. There you go. Next Exit. Silver toothpick right there. Let's go back here. And Brian in chat saying crash to 40 this week. COMEX must default at lower paper price possible. All-time high after Shanghai opens, says Brian. Do you guys agree with Brian? Put Brian in chat. And thank you, everyone, for being in here. 1,500 people. We're only about 90 likes away from 800. And, guys, we are at 63,611 subscribers. That means only 89 more subscribers until the next big show. And I give away gold and silver all the time. And if you guys want to be able to win it, win some of the mega, you got to be subscribed. Lots of winners here on this channel. We have a great time. And interpolation, your adoption curve thesis, I'm seeing more and more non-stacker people paying crazy prices for tiny fractional silver and gold on whatnot. Wow, interesting. Interpolation, thank you for that. That toothpick looks dangerous. Yeah, it's sharp. It could definitely poke out an eye. That is for sure. And guys, what he's talking about, something I like to cover here. I believe, and here's one of my theses for, we've not even come close to where silver's going to go. I believe we're here, early adopters. So this is the innovation adoption curve. It's for anything, new technology, whatever becomes mainstream. I believe we're here in early adopters. Before I was saying innovators, early adopters, I believe we're firmly in early adopters. And once we go to early majority and late majority, here's where the FOMO really starts to kick in. Fear of missing out. Again, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. And then here you'll see the price of silver like go bang straight up. This is when coin shops, bullion dealers are paying you a premium for your silver, not paying you under spot, but they're paying you for a premium because the premiums are so high because the paper market has decoupled. And again, go watch this video, Silver Shortage 2025, why physical prices will explode no matter what paper says. That's about decoupling. So that's what I believe is going to happen here. And then late majority laggers, and this is when everyone and their mom's talking about it. Where do you guys think we are on this innovation adoption curve? Do you think we're innovators, early adopters, early majority, late majority, or laggards? Let me know right now in chat. I think we're definitely early adopters. But I'm curious what you guys think. Can the adoption curve move backwards? No. It can't. It only moves forwards. And it assumes something's going to be adopted widely, right? So hypothetically, if silver never blew up, which I don't believe to be the case, then that adoption curve was irrelevant. Jeff, thank you so much for subscribing. Jolene in chat, channel member, thank you for the support, says early adopters. Rick Harrison says, I adopted years ago. Very early, says the doctor. Leading edge of early adopters, says Dougster. So he's saying we're here. How many tons does the retail holders have worldwide? I don't know, Fukin. There's estimates from the Silver Institute, but I don't know for sure. Oregon has insane premiums, even on rounds, says J65. Wow. What's your favorite round? I don't know. I like my Scottsdale stacker rounds a lot. I can't get to them to pull them out, but they're pretty sweet. They're concave and they sit on each other. They like lock in. Hey, did you guys have a good Valentine's Day? I have reports that one of you went on a date with Viola.
Yep. What's the robot's name?
Viola.
Viola.
She's different, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Rob Gordick, for the super chat. Appreciate it. Where do you see the GSR going? I believe we're going to be in the 30s to 1s and not the too distant future. Again, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. But we were as low as the 40s over here. Back here more. Yeah. Down there, we were in the 40s. And then with all this, the shenanigans. Don't say that name of that restaurant again. Oh, shenanigans. But with all the shenanigans, we're currently at 65.64. I think we'll be back down to the 30s to 1s in the not too distant future. And Brian saying, crash to 40 this week. COMEX must default at lowest paper price possible. We'll see. I don't trust the Silver Institute. It's full of people who benefit from pumping the price, says Vegas Stacker. Armistice Day says, looks like Viola loves copper. That day she did, but she stacked silver and gold as well. The Silver Lion, send your stacks via DMs for community posts. Maybe I should do that, guys. You know, for those who don't know, one second here. I've got a Discord if Discord's your thing, and there's something here where people can share different things they're collecting, different stacks. That's cool. Look at this stuff. This is all from you guys, stackers. Cool stuff. Look at these copper bars. Look at that. This person obviously gets a lot of scraps, so maybe they're a electrician or a plumber. I would definitely be stacking copper if I was an electrician or a plumber. But this is on the channel. It's a Discord server. The link, the invite code is in the description of every video. Let's go back here. I got half a box of candy, says Steven. Whoa. Who ate the rest? And guys, we've got 1,500 people on the stream. We're 57 likes away from 800. I know we can do that. Do you like the Commander series on SD Bullion? Well, let's go look at it together, guys. SD Bullion. Okay. So if I remember right, the Commander series is like different kings and generals and commanders from history. So look at this. George Washington. Is that Ulysses S. Grant probably? Yeah, Grant, Ulysses S. Grant. Patton. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. Caesar. It's pretty cool stuff. Charlemagne. International Stack. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I like it. It's cool stuff. I don't have any. I don't collect it. Let's see how much an American Silver Eagle is right now on SD Bullion. SD Bullion, not sponsored by them, but they're usually some of the best prices. So $92.86 is what it's going to cost you right now for one on SD Bullion. Let's look at APMEX. Let's look here. American Eagles. Same price, right? $92.86. Is that the same price? I think it's the exact same price. So very interesting there. Interpolation says, if you had to throw some pennies at just one mining stock, what would you pick? I'll tell you guys what stocks I'm invested in if you want. Now, here's the thing with paper stocks, guys. I'm a big proponent of physical gold and silver. I did not buy my first mining stock, I think, until I had like 4,000 ounces of silver and a bunch of gold. So I'm a big proponent of having physical. Zero counterparty risk. No company going out of business can make you lose it. Once I had my physical stack to the point where I wanted it, I felt comfortable. I'm like, well, if I really believe silver is going to do what it does in gold, then there are opportunities in the mining stocks. So I have invested in them, and I'll be transparent with you guys. I'll tell you what I invested in if you want to know. Just know I'm not a financial advisor. And if you copy me and it goes to zero, don't come hunting me down. I'm logging in 1 second. But I'm happy to share it with you guys, and I'll let you know what I just bought on the dip. If Morgans are my next stacking target, is Cole okay? No. Oli Stacker, don't get Cole Morgans. You guys, go to my channel, click playlists, and go here to my top 5 mistakes. Literally my top 5 mistakes video. One of the things I talk about is I always wanted Morgans, and I didn't want to pay the premium for good Morgans, good condition. So I bought Cole Morgan, C-U-L-L, and I spoke about how much I regretted that. So I would not buy Cole anything, C-U-L-L, unless you're getting it for like way under spot. And Miser Stacker saying, Viola looks Armenian to me. She's actually from, not Poland, she was from, a neighboring country. I can't remember, but it was a neighboring country. Okay. So here's the mining stocks I'm in. Again, not a financial advisor, and like, for the love of God, have physical. Zero counterparty risk. But I'm in AG, AGF, AMCOF, ASM, CDE, EXK, FSM, GLDG, GROY, HL, SILJ, UEC, UROY, USGO, and UUUFF. So that's what I'm in, and what I bought on the last dip was GLDG, UUUFF, SILJ, USGO, FSM, EXK, ASM, GLDG, That's what I bought on the dip. And ASM. And USGO. Yep. Check out the Alamos gold ticker AGI. Been in it a couple years now. Throws a small dividend. AGI. I'll check it out. Let me type that in. I'll put it on my watch list. I was looking at Cole Morgan's to practice making coin rings. Okay, well, yeah, if you're going to make coin rings, that makes total sense. Just get them with good edges. Yeah, I'm good with that. Why wouldn't you buy Coles? Because they're a horrible condition. Any entity, refiner, coin shop, anyone is going to pay you well under spot for them. People aren't going to want to buy them. I would not buy a Cole, C-U-L-L, unless you get it way under spot. But if you want to know in depth, just go to my channel, click playlists. Click here, top 5 mistakes. Are you new to stacking? I explain exactly why in there. I've got 1,900 videos, guys. I pretty much got a video for everything. Crash to 40 this week, says Brian. COMEX must default at lowest paper price possible. All-time high after in Shanghai. We'll see, Brian. And shout out to Villigid. No. You guys, when it shows me your screen names, it's all bunched together. Village ID. Thank you for being a channel member. They just gifted an International Stacker membership. That went to How Goes the Battle. How Goes the Battle? Check out your new custom channel member emojis below. Emojis or emojis? Emojis? Make sure you say thank you to Village. And the next time we have a war room, I'll be seeing you in the war room, which is the channel members only live streams I do here on YouTube. Thank you so much. 2 questions on Feds resizing retirement accounts in I think this story is just FUD, guys. I think the story that's going around is just FUD that's being perpetuated. If anything, this 10,000 number should go up because of inflation. I think that's just FUD. I'll look into it more, but I'm pretty sure that's just FUD. Don't worry about that. Someone's asking, why would I not buy Cole? I think I answered that one. Eagle Privy was my biggest mistake, says Steven. Yeah, those can leave a mark. Cody said, guys, Trump just tweeted he's banning physical bullion sales starting tomorrow. Yeah, right. That'd be so crazy. Vegas Stacker saying, gotta run. I'll see you tomorrow night, Vegas. Guys, I'm going to be on his show tomorrow night. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for me. I'm going to be on there with Vegas Stacker and Blue Collar. ATMEX is no longer requiring large. Yeah, ATMEX did away with the limits, guys. I did tweet that out. Or minimums removed. Look, order minimums removed. So it seems like they caught up. And you guys, this video I put out this morning, it's a heater. It gives you my opinion on what I think is happening. It's up to 14,400 views. Thank you for the support. Go watch it if you've missed it. And we are just 75 subscribers away from the next big show at 63,700 here. And here's what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to take questions here for 10 more minutes. And then channel members, we're going to the war room in 10 minutes. All channel members are going to the war room in 10 minutes. So if you got a question, put it in chat. I'll read it. I'll answer to the best of my ability. Remembering that I'm not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. I bought my first Silver Eagle yesterday, says Luke. Do you have a 101 playlist for... Yeah. Go to my channel. Click playlists. And here, are you new to silver and gold stacking? Watch this. I've got 238 videos in here for you. A couple of them, there's a series called Silver Stacking University. So go check that out. It should help you a lot. Okay. Nice. And Killer Badger got their Atmex ordered today. What did that take, Killer Badger? Let us know. I purchased 100 proof 2025 Eagles the morning the price increased to 173. You want to buy some IS? Wow. So Brent, you got them at the old price or the new price? I hope you got them at the old price. That'd be epic. Does the price floor hurt our price per ounce? No. What a price floor does is right now, China refines about 70% of the world's silver. And I'm switching to here because this is refined silver. This is 999 by Steely the Stacker. He's one of y'all. Subscribe to the channel. He's a channel member. This is a silver he refines, 49's fine crystal. But China refines about 70% of the world's silver. And the reason they do that is because it's cheaper for us to send it to China than to do it here. And we've gotten no new infrastructure, no smelters, no refineries new here. We don't have a proper infrastructure system here because of that. So a price floor would make a guaranteed profit margin for entities to spend millions of dollars to open new refineries, new smelters here. And there's a new one coming to Tennessee with the Department of War. So price floors are bullish for silver and gold and for building infrastructure here. I'm not saying I agree with it or I'm against like the free market system. I'm just letting you guys know what I think would happen. Daily reminder from Jimmy Reefer, don't sleep on 90%. Great value, often below spot. The premiums will return. I totally agree. You will be vindicated. I believe the premiums will return on 90%. And a lot of people are going to be like, oh, why didn't I buy it when it was under? Can you please pull up last year's Shanghai close? Oh. Well, let's see here. Let's see here. Here's Shanghai. So it would have been 2025. So here was their close. This is the 1 month candle. I guess we'll go to the weekly. The weekly would probably give us a better indication here. Okay. Like here. This is when it closed. Pretty much crab walked. Looks like we had a gap down over here in April. Interesting. Channel members are going to the war room here soon. Top of the Matrix, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. I'll be seeing you in the war room in just 6 minutes. Clothing is not optional. If the end of March COMEX doesn't have enough silver to deliver, they will pay out, and they pay out however demanded delivery. Shouldn't that push the price down because technically they're selling? Says Dario. Dario, if that happens and they do a force majeure and cash settle people, I think silver will go through the roof because everyone will know they don't have the silver. The emperor will all of a sudden be wearing no clothes. Craig Elliott saying, did you see AI's Asian guys latest talking about giant lizards jumping in iguanas? Yeah. Guys, the Asian AI guy put out 2 videos on 2 channels talking about the baby gator.
I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive.
So that's funny. Totally referenced that. What is the significance of wagering 1337? Also, who's got good information on capital gains ASCs? Thanks. That's from Carl Watches. 1337 is just the amount they wager. And like computer code, that spells elite. L-E-E-T. And for some, they would say that that means you're an elite hacker type person. So 1337 is slang for elite. Best place to eat in Key West, man. Haven, something Haven is really good. I like that place. I can't remember the whole name of it. Channel members, we're going to the war room here in 5 minutes. Whoa. I missed that. Big thank you to Brian McQuillan. Just get to 5 International Stacker memberships. Those went to Deep Quake, Gary Trevino, Red Admiral, Pop and Puff, Poff, 949 Designs. Congratulations. Make sure you say thank you to Brian for those gifted memberships. Check out your new custom channel member emojis, and I'll be seeing y'all in the war room in just 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And channel members, if you're new, you should be taken automatically. But if you're not, you just go to the channel, click membership. And this is the membership portal. You can see the member-only videos, live streams, posts right there, and you should see the live stream. So if you're not taken automatically there. Oh, you're headed down there again. Oh, house, email me at internationalstacker@gmail.com. Because if you catch me in the wild, if you catch me in real life in person, you get one of these, guys. If you catch me in real life, you caught the king crab. So if you're coming down to Key West or you're going to be somewhere I'm going to be, make sure to email me at internationalstacker@gmail.com, and I can just send you information on restaurants from there. It'll be easier. I can copy and paste. Yeah, Blue Haven. I like Blue Haven a lot. There's a couple of restaurants I really like. I just can't remember the names of them. JFM, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. I'll see you in the war room in 2 minutes, 53 seconds. Viola said I should come to the war room, said DH Junkie. Whoa. So you were her Valentine, I see. Let's go here, see what you guys are saying. Chill, says Big Rick. What's this on? Chill. And let's see here. I just started stacking. I feel like I've missed the train, says Elijah. You haven't missed the train. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. You haven't missed the train, but the train is pulling out of the station. Just put on your running shoes. I heard that Hong Kong will open while Shanghai will not. Is this true? I know that. I don't know. I don't know if Hong Kong will open. I don't think Japan is open. I got to look into that more. Usually Japan starts trading at 7 p.m. I don't know. I got to look into Hong Kong. I don't think so. Worth moving down there. I mean, it's fun, but literally there's no Walmarts, so it's got its own challenges. Chickens are protected here. And channel members, we're going to be going to the war room in 1 minute and 40 seconds. Thank you so much, everybody. Please smash that like button. Please make sure you're subscribed. Anybody who's not a channel member won't be coming to the war room. I do want to thank you for tuning in. I'm going to be live at 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the morning. Tomorrow, Monday morning. So to everyone not coming to the war room, I'll say CYOTNO. Catch you on the next one. And channel members, we're going to be going to the war room in 1 minute and 10 seconds here. I'm going to put on the countdown. Here we go. Who's ready? Who's ready? Smash that like button if you're ready. Who's amped for the war room? You must be fully clothed to enter the war room. Who's excited? Guys, go make sure to watch my video I put out this morning. I'll drop the link in chat. It was a real heater. The channel members will be in the war room in 30 seconds here. But here's the link. Make sure to go watch that. I'm dropping it in chat right now. It's the video I put out this morning. It's a great one. And we got 15 seconds to the war room. To everyone else, let's say CYOTNO. Catch you on the next one. Channel members, prepare to hold your breath. Prepare to hold your breath. We're going to be going in 15 seconds, channel members. Again, you should be taken automatically. Wait for like 30 seconds. If not, navigate to the member-only section on the YouTube page. 5, 4, hold your breath. 3, 2, hold your breath. 1, here we go.